This is Gheorghe Chiper, 9th last year.
Triple flip, triple toe loop to start off. Looking confident. A lot of speed into the triple axel.
That was a great step sequence, using every part of the skate through that.
Two required step sequences. This the second one, the straight line sequence.
Well, I loved the program. Such a pity. A couple of mistakes in there that will cost him dearly. So 61.2, that has him in second place. 28.93, 32.27 for the technical marks. So still Griazev for Russia leading. He is just 17 years of age. And he's going to do a tango for us this afternoon from Cirque du Soleil. This is Viktor Pfeifer from Austria. He's a young man with a very good style, but sometimes the jumps let him down a little bit. Let's hope it goes the right way for him this afternoon.
Very nice triple flip to start.
Fantastic combination, triple lutz, triple toe loop. Viktor here is the youngest competitor in the men's competition.
Double axel, not a lot of speed into that.
Well, a good effort there from young Viktor. His goal here is to do 2 clean programs. He's halfway there. This is a young man who plays the cello at a high level and has a special scholarship to a music school.
And he was doing the elements. There wasn't a lot of speed over the ice at hardly any point in that routine, which makes it more difficult, but he was very precise.
50.85 his total score. That puts him in 7th place. Good result at this stage for the young Austrian. Very well done. This is Trifun Zivanovic. And from the youngest skater, we go to the oldest competitor in this competition. Double flip, triple toe loop to start.
Just making the triple axel.
I don't know how he hung on to that, but it was all over the place in the air.
Made the Lutz, triple Lutz with the preceding steps, no gap before the takeoff. That important and what the judge is looking for.
Has him in 7th at this stage. This is, of course, Stephane Lambiel, the master spinner, skating to Spanish Caravan by George Winston. Dear me, single axel. Well, it's an uphill struggle now.
And the first quad we've seen in this competition. Amazing, he held it before he did the second part of that triple toe loop out of nowhere, that little gap as he set the second jump, but amazing to do the quad. Looked very deliberate the way he'd set that jump, very close to the barrier.
That was beautiful. Triple Lutz right off the steps. Now he can fly.
Speed, innovation in the spins.
A shame about that axel at the beginning. If only. Well, that was a majestic performance from a young man who is competing, would you believe, in his first international competition since the World Championships last year. He was injured in September, had an operation, and has had to claw his way back. Not the ideal preparation. At Swiss Nationals he won, but couldn't do the triple axel or the quad. So I think all in all, that was a great performance.
And there, that showed the combination jump, first quad we've seen, getting very close to the barrier, but making sure of the second one. Even at this age, he knows he has to set it and what he has to do. But the end of that routine, just sublime. The spins fitting into the music. Wonderful effect of it choreographically as one went to the other, so fast, and all his skating from the off, there's so much to mark from an artistic point of view. Never mind the technical content, always moving, always interesting.
It was a great eye contact there. That combination, wowee, he was running out of room. What a fighter. And the triple Lutz, no mistake. Beautifully done. Now, Nicky, we've seen skaters who come out and their first element doesn't work, and then they fall to pieces. This guy, he just changed gear, didn't he? Put it behind him.
Well, it was almost like if it worked or it didn't work, it wouldn't make any difference. He didn't look to have that much speed into it, the triple axel, on the start of the program. But these, the highlights of it. Look at the speed. Without doubt, one of the best spinners in this competition and the world.
It really was a beautiful program, kept your imagination, kept your focus from start to finish.
And there's 8 elements, you know, 3 of those are jumps, 3 are spins, and 2 are steps, and he was nailing all of the elements, only the axle not coming out, but those spins would be the highest quality, and so they would get, on my system, a +3.
And what is your system?
My system is working out trying to work out what's going on here.
Well, he's got a personal best of 62, which, if he got that, he'd be in second place. And I think he's going to go into second place, there's no doubt about that. May even take the lead, though I don't think so. But we'll see. The second set of marks could be awesome for him. Technical score 33.23. Not as high on the first set, but very, very high on the components marks. 36.74, 69.97 the total score for Stephane Lambiel, and he goes shooting into the lead. That's a new personal best for him as well. He nods of approval. He'll take that with a mistake on the axle. Very, very well done. Stephane Lambiel leading, but for how long? Things could change almost immediately. They loved it, and so did we. Well done, Mr. Lambiel. Now, the Swiss fans get back to their seats. It's the German powerhouse who's up next. Well, he was 5th in the European Championships last year, bronze medalist in Dortmund at the Worlds with 2 stunning performances. Now, what can he do? 24-year-old Stefan Lindemann, skating to Charlie Moll's Ernest.
Scheduled for a quad toe loop, triple toe loop. Didn't quite make the quad cleanly, and just a double toe loop on the end. Triple axel. Feeling the landing, so much strength there. Straight line step sequence, good interpretation, but not much content.
Fantastic. Love the program, love the performance. Not clean, and it may be that it had to be if he was to win a medal, but we'll see. Still a long way to go. So he'll take that at this stage. Remember, still Plющenko and Joubert to go, and of course Kevin van der Perren in the final group. So Lindemann there, the final skater in group number 4. We've got an ice resurface now, and then the last 2 groups here. 33 competitors taking part in this short program. So that's the situation. Stephane Lambiel for Switzerland leading. Well, the ice is still being resurfaced, so we're going to take a look back at some action from earlier. The young man that was leading for so long in this competition, he was third to skate this afternoon. The 19-year-old from Perren in Russia. This is Andrei Griazev, the reigning junior world champion. And he set off at a tremendous pace. So solid. Triple lutz, triple toe to start.
And his triple axel followed that. Triple flip. Shows his determination, holding on to the end of it as it pulled around, making sure of that back edge, not the quality of the flow of the edge. Good pictures from the director. Look at the center of that spin.
Well, it was a fantastic performance, no doubt about that. He's in second place at this stage. Up a young man competing in his 6th European Championships. Never in the top 10, 13th last year. This is 22-year-old Kristoffer Berntsson from Sweden. The music is She Wants to Move. And Breath.
Triple axel. Triple lutz and double toe loop. Hesitation before the second jump, making sure didn't have enough speed to go for the triple.
Boy, oh boy, he had to work hard on that flip. Tremendous choreography, loved it. And he fought his way through that program. No major errors, little uncomfortable here and there, but no major deductions. That's the important thing for Kristoffer Berntsson from Sweden.
And I thought the choice of music for him really fitted his personality, and he could have done so much more with it. Like the circular step sequence, it started off, and all the young children in here and the young people are getting behind it, but he didn't capture the crowd as he could have done with that.
So 58.4, new personal best for Kristoffer Berntsson, and that has him in 6th place at this stage. Now, hang on to your hats. Here we go. He was European champion for the first time in 2000. Won it again in 2001. Didn't compete Olympic year in either European or Worlds. Was European and World champion in 2003, but lost his crown last year to Brian Joubert. Can he win it back here in Turin, the venue of the 2006 Winter Olympics, of course? This is Evgeni Plushenko and Moonlight Sonata.
Quad toe loop, triple toe loop to open. Oh. Well, clean apart from the wraparound in the center of the jump. Just needed that. So light on the landings. Triple axel.
Well, he had to work hard there, but made it count. Is a step sequence of the highest quality.
Making the triple loops look so easy. Each element flows, the transition mark will be high. Again, using the edges, very strong.
brilliant. Just amazing. Not perfect, but it was brilliant nevertheless. Really, really pushing himself. Both step sequences incredibly difficult, and the touch I loved was on the change foot spin where he went into the back spin first and then hopped over into the forward spin. Just adding to that technical mark all the time.
All the way through, from the start. It is such quality. He has such assurance as a champion skating. You feel so confident with it. Having to fight for the end of some of the jumps, but having such a reserve to me in his technical ability. There, the combination with the over-rotating and still putting the triple toe loop on the end.
And well up on Lambiel in both sets of marks, and 75-33. That will make his total, so Plющenko goes shooting into the lead now. By around 5.5 marks over Lambiel. So Plющenko, 3 times the champion, now leads. Now we turn up the heat again, and it's the defending champion out on the ice. Runner-up in the World Championships, and he knows what he's got to do if he wants to win here this afternoon in this first stage of these European Championships 2005. It is, of course, the 20-year-old from France, Brian Joubert. And the music is selection by Blue Men Group.
And the combination to match Plющenko's to start: quad toe loop, triple toe loop. Did the first one, just a double on the second part.
Yeah, not the cleanest of landings. It looked as though that left foot was very, very low on the landing of the toe loop. Now, Axel. Whoa, makes that count.
Lovely triple flip.
Much better step sequence that time. Wow. Well, the second half of that program was much, much better than the first for me. It took me a while to get into it, but very, very good indeed, and he kept his nerve. He wasn't rattled by the performance of Plющenko.
Yeah, very, very powerful skating. And, you know, you're looking at him being the number one here, or one or two, and somehow the whole program didn't grab me. The makeup of it didn't grab me and excite me in a way that he did last year. But still, the skating is so powerful. Each element is strong.
There's the marks. 76.98 for Joubert, and he does go ahead. So Joubert leads. Incredible. So a big moment for this young man coming up next, the newly crowned British champion. And he's got a tough job now. Here he is, first time at the European Championships, first time in any major international championships at all. He's a great lad, very confident, and he'll give it his best shot. So excuse us for being a little patriotic now. 20-year-old John Hamer.
Clean triple flip to start. Doubling out on the lutz, but making the second part, the triple toe loop. Good speed over the ice. And you notice some innovative little moves. He's got different blades on. You get a close-up on the replay, we'll see them.
Double axel. Hey, well done, John. Well, he hasn't got the triple axel in his repertoire consistently enough to put in a short program at the moment, but a good effort there. He'll be disappointed for the mistake on the lutz, but a great effort. Just doubled out, you can see it there, but checked, got his head back together and put the triple toe loop on the end of that combination. Very, very important. And that puts him in 17th place at this stage.
Thank you.
He'll take that. Well done, John. But that is the situation. Well, there's the man that's going to get us underway in this final group. His sixth time at the European Championships, was 12th in the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City.
Triple axel to start.
Good boy.
Excellent triple Lutz, triple toe loop. Making the step sequence count, doing a full circle, making sure it was marked. A lot of turns on just the one foot.
Oh dear me, didn't get much height on that flip, had to put a turn on the end. Dodgy going into the change foot sit as well. Well, he sold it well. Looked a little all over the place in the spins. And for me, crazy design of the program when it comes to the straight line step sequence. He marked the start about 3 or 4 meters away from the board, and he finished 6 or 7 meters away from the board's the other end.
Which he marked as well.
He did as well, yeah.
Just in case you hadn't noticed, he hadn't done the full length of the rink.
Just crazy, what a shame. And a total 67.46. And a new personal best there for Kevin van der Perren. Puts him in 6th place at this stage. He'll take that just in behind Stefan Lindemann from Germany. I think he's a little fortunate, I have to say. But there we go. Next up, a young man who was 5th in the Europeans in his first appearance back in 2001. And ever since then, it's been a gradual decline. 12th last year, but he's capable of big things, and said he's healthy and in good shape. What can he do here? 25-year-old Sergey Davydov from Belarus.
Long time to set the triple axel. And making the triple Lutz, triple toe loop, not a running edge on the end of the toe loop.
Well, an interesting program. Not sure if it worked for me. Bit of a tough struggle there for Sergey Davydov. Not as good as he's been in practice.
And for me, you know, it was heavy. The music was almost overpowering of his skating, and it just, for me, that didn't work. The music was so strong coming over on the speakers here in the arena, and the skating not reflecting that.
Where will that put him? That puts him in 9th place, so just inside the top 10 for Davydov. Now, anything could happen here. This guy has entertained us in the past, there's no doubt about it. 2 years ago, he was up into 7th place at the European Championships. That's his best result by some way in either Europeans or Worlds. He's an entertainer, but technically, well, if I was Mr. Zulin, I'd be very nervous indeed. Let's see what he does here. 25-year-old Vakhtang Murvanidze from Georgia, skating to Harlem Nocturne Blues.
Triple axel.
Well, that was a great start.
Triple Saka. Hardly any speed at all. Doing a double toe loop off the end.
Difficult position in the flying camel and spinning on the forward inside edge instead of the back outside. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Should have been the triple lutz.
Very good content in the straight line step sequence. No doubt that went from one end of the ring to the other. Use of edges.
What a shame. You know, when he made the mistake, I'm looking round at the people in the commentary positions, and everybody was just so disappointed, because I think he's got such a fan base. We'd all love to see him just to put it together for once.
Because I love the music. Actually, I love the music. It was languid music, and the way he was skating to it, it had the right feel to it right the way through. So much quality, great spins, and the lovely step sequences.
Puts him into 14th place at this stage. Representing Poland, this is Maciej Kus. And his music entitled Circus.
axel to start. Just a double flip on the start of that. Called a triple.
Triple flip. Just finishing a bit behind the music there, but a brave effort there. So a total of 44.92 for Kus, and that has him in 26th place. We have two skaters to go, and up next the young man who finished in 22nd place last year, now 21 years of age, skating to Passion for Tango. This is Ari-Pekka Nurmenkari from Finland.
Triple Lutz, double toe loop. Doing the flip and keeping the hand off.
He's got to hang on in this camel spin. Well, the change of position there, saving the day, because the rotation not good, but he made the required revolutions. Well, it was a gutsy performance there from Ari. It's a total of 49.36, a new personal best for him. And that slots him into 21st place. The defending champion at the top of the pile after the short program. But will he stay there? Evgeni Plushenko hot on his heels. There's very little in it. And in third place is Stephane Lambiel, back with a vengeance here. Andrei Griazev in fourth, Stefan Lindemann in fifth place. Still a possibility of a medal for him, and good performance from Kevin van der Perren from Belgium in sixth. Murvanidze there in 14th place. And John Hamer just inside the top 20. Well done to him. He gave it his best shot. 49.56 his marks. And at the situation further down,